welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. When last we left off, I was doing side quests. And guess what I'm going to be doing today? More side quests. I know that sounds a little boring, but I'm actually enjoying myself. So without further ado, if you're new here, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you want to see more, and let us continue with Final Fantasy 16. Okay, now where was I? I think let me adjust myself. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead to Northreach to start with, right? Makes the most sense here. I think that is the
garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't.
the place where that lady is. The
I would speak with this Duke.
well, you know what I mean.
The captain just now. He's wearing his uniform. Your town needs you. I need you.
Yeah, this lady. I remember her now. Isabel.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
Yeah, I got plenty moments.
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Under new management. Yeah, of course.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you?
Quite a bit,
He
actually.
told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can
I hope
wait.
there's gonna be like a cat fight between the both of them.
Proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing
Supercilious,
to
that's a
argue
funny
against
word.
his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve
I guess she doesn't
the
really like her
Empire.
dad that much, huh?
They should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire.
I guess
but the
she doesn't like her
Empire
dad.
must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer.
He seems extremely
If you would
vindictive.
extend me the same courtesy. I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve. which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch. But perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
All right.
Your town needs you.
I think I've spoken to this guy before. I'm pretty sure I have. I'm awful with names. I think I've stated this one too many times, but I'm very bad with names. I will hear someone's name and
Please, I
forget it
beseech
5 minutes
you.
later.
If you're a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
All the help we can give, really. And what else is
To
there?
get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way.
Hmm.
All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
I don't think we need to confirm anything.
Where should I
I'm
look?
pretty sure it is it.
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Okay, now let's see where that is. In that direction? Oh, that's not even that far.
Ready, go? Faster!
Pick that up and... Actually, don't even know why. Whoa.
Reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
I mean, honestly, this shouldn't be a particularly difficult fight to begin with. Or maybe it is going to be a hard fight. Yeah, it seems like they're like... Yeah, it seems like I gotta get rid of these supports first, and then it'll be a little bit easier. Come on. Might as well do this. Use it while I have it. I didn't think I would kill them all like that. I figured I'd leave at least one or two of them alive. Would make a lot more sense if it did, but it didn't.
Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me. You all right?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The Thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople.
Okay.
Stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have a march on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Well,
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. But now she teeters
the Empire
on
barely even
brink.
exists anymore. To be perfectly
Without
honest, I
their
don't even know why he's
sword, how will
fighting.
the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Griga wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore.
Hey,
You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griga.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them.
all right, finally. Well, I mean, well, it's not a good thing, obviously,
Work
but
on the fortifications has scarcely begun.
it's great for me.
We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand.
Hey, you ain't gonna make it. He's like,
Did you hear me? That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
I'm not saying she's a better leader, but she's...
You heard the dame? What are we waiting for?
She's definitely got more support than that guy.
Archers to the roofs, quickly, come on!
He seems poised to be the type of person who would just throw soldiers at a problem in hopes that if it fixes.
She is but a common...
Whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the Thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the Thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll kill anything that moves.
I've fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Thank you, both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
I wonder if I should. Nah, I was gonna say I should probably like restock, but no, I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine if to struggle a little bit. Let's see, where is the exit? Maybe I shouldn't take my chocobo. Oh, you know what? Yeah, maybe I should. I should probably take the chocobo just in case. Oh. It didn't take long at all.
This is more like it. Come on then. Test me. It's over.
I completely forgot what I was doing. I had a whole game plan and everything, and I just forgot what it was.
Is it over? No. It's only just begun.
Oh yeah, I forgot I could do that. Not that, I was just testing. Oh, what the heck is this? I gotta figure out what that is. Hold on. Oh, it's this thing. Oh yeah, it's definitely this thing. Got him. This shouldn't be a very difficult fight.
Nice try.
I'm gonna use this every little chance I get. Because it's just a cool move. And yeah, it's powerful, but who cares? As long as it does the trick.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town.
Well, I imagine they fared
Come on,
fairly
Torvald.
well. At least I hope they did. Ooh, that would be bad if it did.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
I definitely thinned the herd.
It seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence.
It's called empathy, man. You gotta learn to have empathy.
You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your ladyship. I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
What kind of relief? Wait, come back here.
Madam
I need to know.
is a rare soul indeed.
Oh, now you admire
In these
her.
dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you.
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
I mean, I think she'll be fine without us to do that. But I do have to go see her anyway.
There's no need to worry any longer.
I saw several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
Yo, Isabel.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
That sounds like he's flirting. He's
Very
not.
well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known.
I'm talking about
They
Sid, are they?
discovered us together. He was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the Vale that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
I suppose it wasn't.
Passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll fight anytime there's a moment to fight. Veil signboard. Oh man. Okay, cool. All that stuff I think I can use in creating a really good weapon. Anyway, alright, let's move on to the next quest, whatever that may be. Actually, I don't know what it is. Alright, now it's time to pick and choose what I want to do. I don't know what. I have no idea. Oh, there's like a couple of soldiers here that I could talk to. Let me talk to this one. Yeah, Doris.
Sid, do you have a moment?
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives.
Balmung Dark, I've been there.
Bearers no one would miss.
Oh man.
And
Yeah, I
even
know
better
exactly
for
what that's at, I think.
Bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells.
Yeah, I might as well go down there.
I'd
I think I know
rather
what's
shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
I think I know what to look for. Or I think I know what to expect. I don't know why I keep saying the wrong words. My mind is everywhere. Yeah, let's go.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family.
Okay, well.
The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to
I
save.
think I've been there.
As do I, Doris.
I think I've been there. Nobody's tool, huh? Okay. Journey to Balmung Dark. Alrighty. Okay, so it's up here. Got it.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by a Kashik.
You know, I need a
hurry.
Oh, well, there's gonna be a Kashik around all over this area anyway. Okay, it's over here, right? Oh yeah, that's right. There are bomb thingies here.
Farewell.
Oh hey, there's some treasure over there. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna mess with it because then I'm just gonna get killed by that one monster. But somehow we gotta get in here.
No guards, I
Wait a
take
minute.
it.
Hey, this is that area I was trying to get into.
No, it's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran.
Yeah, I didn't see them when I was
Chadwick
here last.
being held here. I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet, but let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether stick is there.
Actually,
I'll
she could
search
be
the upper
correct
level.
about that.
Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Better keep my eyes open for signs of life.
I have a key. No, I do not. I do not have a key.
Locked up tight.
There's no way I can use a key. I just assumed I had one. It's not.
Time to fight.
Oh, okay. I was like, I was very confused as to why I was over there. Balmagdark, wit of designation. The kingdom of Alud, whereby designate this facility a prison for the detainment of bearers both foreign and domestic. The purpose of this facility is to rear and train a Kuza beast for deployment. Oh, okay. The aforementioned purpose is a matter of strictest secrecy, and any mention, therefore, is to be punishable by death. Captive bearers have been provided solely for the pursuit of the aforementioned purpose. Express permission required is... Okay, well, you know what?
So this place was no ordinary prison.
Yeah.
And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
They just left it here. I'm pretty sure this is a hunt. Because I think the last time I've had a mission that was similar to this, I ended up just doing a hunt by the end of it. Okay. Well. Doesn't seem like there's much here. No soldiers, no nothing. Except for these guys, obviously. Come on. I can get rid of this guy. Oh, okay. I was like, I assume there was another guy there. I take it,
No sign of any bearers yet. I hope you have better luck downstairs.
I didn't think you were gonna be in here. I assumed Doris dealt with it. I don't see any more. Okay. Come on. I'm hoping that's another key and not like, you know, something to read. I don't mind reading, I just don't feel like reading right now. What is this? Something to read. Recommendation concerning Kuza beast deployment. The Kuza has long been recognized as an especially aggressive species. This being the case, it was hoped that successful deployment on the battlefield might be a means of inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. In exercises conducted thus far, however, the beast has proven incapable of distinguishing between allied and enemy combatants. As such, deployment alongside regular troops is not recommended. It is proposed instead that bearer captives be employed in order to draw enemy focus, and the beast then driven into the fray in order to achieve maximum benefit with minimal loss of the Waluders' lives.
Minimal loss of Waluder lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
I mean, I imagine they die. Would you get eaten by the beast? So I guess this is the last one. Memorandum on Kuza beast feeding. Recent supply shortages left us with insufficient resources to feed the Kuza entrusted to our care. Fortunately, the creature was observed to kill and consume the bearers assigned to fight beside it in a mock battle conducted as part of its training. The beast was further observed to enter a state of visible contentment upon feeding in this way. Suggesting that live bearers may even be its preferred source of sustenance. While this behavior is unexpected, it is not unwelcome. Bearers no longer of use for training purposes can now be repurposed as required.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared.
I don't think her,
Nothing but a caching down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs.
I don't think...
Can't see how Doris is getting on.
Yeah, I don't think Doris's old friend is, still alive. I really don't think so. There's no way.
No lock downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
Oh, I think I know what that means.
It means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
Well, we could always fight the monster.
But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Ah. Jailer's key. Oh, okay, yeah, I know where this goes. This goes to that one that I tried to open. Time to head back, because I am definitely gonna open that door. I'm hoping I do get to fight that thing here in a little bit. Because I think it's probably one of the last hunts that it's one of the last hunts. So I'm pretty sure there's still a couple I haven't done yet.
Let's see what we can find down here.
Oh, okay. Well, before I go through that little hole in the wall, definitely checking out all this.
Survivor. And she sounds close.
Whoa.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them.
I got rid of a couple of them, so.
Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. You must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
You know what? Yeah, sure.
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Was that?
Okay, so yeah, I think we're all gonna fight this thing.
Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
All right.
It's
Oh.
out there waiting for me.
Oh.
I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
Okay. Eeh. All right. Let me get myself. Let me get my bearings first, and then I'm gonna run out there and fight. All right. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Kuza beast. I'm definitely gonna die. This is basically a behemoth. And I didn't fare too well on the last behemoth.
If it ever leaves the prison, I can't let that happen.
Okay. Okay.
Guess you're all ready. Too slow. Nice try.
I don't even know if I'm able to fight this thing. Okay, that was not planned. Got squashed.
Nice try.
This thing is like a giant cat. I just not realize he like leaps. Like he's a cat. Really weird. Okay, he's gonna keep doing that over and over again.
Let's try.
Again, I'm not really gonna do particularly well against this fight. I don't see myself doing particularly well. Oh wow, that actually killed him. I did a lot of damage. I did way more damage than I thought I was going to. Actually, that was way easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be just like the previous behemoth, and he just did he was going to do a meteor, and that was it.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
Lady, I am fine.
Fine. I think.
No.
What is that? Is that a book?
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
Sometime later. I have a feeling most of these particular quests are all going to end with sometime later.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks.
For days.
The flames we found her. If we hadn't.
I know.
I didn't realize these
These
quests were taking place over a course of a few days.
Apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
Nice. I guess that's it for this mission. Yeah. Or this quest. Nobody's tool. That's an interesting little transition there. Let's see now. I doubt I can find anything here.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Let's see what kind of, see if there's any hunts that I've unlocked. Because I know I did a couple at some point. But I doubt I've, oh, I have not unlocked, or I haven't done these yet. Okay. Masterless Marauder. I'm gonna save some of those for the next episode. And look, I got plenty of other side quests to take care of. Ooh. Okay, well, it looks like that's gonna be it for today. I didn't do much. Well, comparatively, I didn't do much. I only did like 2 side quests and technically one hunt. Which was a much easier hunt than I thought it was going to be. I really did think that the behemoth was going to be just like the previous one. I died like multiple times on that one. That guy went down quick. But that's fine. I still have plenty of side quests I can do. I can do a couple more hunts. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to have a lot more to do next time. So with that said, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you want to see more, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.